Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you guys for your, I want to say second to third week of April, the April 13th onwards. All right, what's the situation for Capricorns, please? Four of Swords, you're healing from something, or you're resting from something, quite literally or physically. Gotcha. All right. So, this is our situation, guys. Four of Swords, and at the bottom of the oh, now I know what you're healing from. Unless you're actually recovering from heart surgery. It is profound pain. All right? This is heartache, profound heartache that you guys are definitely healing from. Let's continue and see what's going on here. What's coming towards my Capricorns, please? There's a lot of crazy... Oh, you're the fourth cardinal sign I couldn't think of before. I was just saying how all the cardinal signs are going to be highly affected with all these planetary shifts. And for the first time, there is no planet going in retrograde. Everything's going direct. And that's finally going to be a good thing for you. And that's probably what's bringing in this healing era. Now, what's coming towards you is something to do with either a lot of money on your home, meaning like a job that pays very well, or this is about marriage and commitment. Why it's in your position of what's coming towards you, we will see. Now, I do have at the bottom of the deck the Devil. The Devil talks about toxicity, someone being toxic in your world, your environment being toxic. It can also be toxic thoughts and patterns that we have, that we do. Like we tell ourselves, and usually 9 times out of 10, this is what the devil is. The devil is a toxic situation that we put or we insert ourselves in. Even like people that are toxic for us, we allow them in. Right? We could be saying something to ourselves like, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not wealthy enough, or I deserve this, and that's what I get. All of that is nonsense. We all make mistakes because we're all human beings. And then we learn from them, we recover from them, and then we move on from them, and they become lessons that we never do again. Doesn't mean that we have to live with them the rest of our lives. All right? Now, let's continue and see what's going on. What is it that Capricorn doesn't see coming their way, please? Another major arcana, which is Leo, Strength. Why are you getting single cards? That's crazy. Oh my God, another major arcana, the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. You're holding back from something. You're resisting something. And I think you're definitely resisting from making a decision of some kind, a very big one. I think either because you're waiting to see what's going to happen here with someone or something, but you're remaining positive and hopeful with this Aquarius energy at the bottom of the deck. But eventually, if this person doesn't respond to you, you're going to have to make a decision. That's why I keep feeling like you're resisting, because you're going to end up having to make a hard choice. I could be wrong. We'll see when we clarify. But what's the advice here for Capricorn, please? Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, this person that you're dealing with, which is very much like you, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, they're available to you. This is somebody very grounded, very earthy, and here we are finally with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, making that hard choice I was just talking about. You have spent a lot of time and energy with this person, whether it's a job and this is your boss, or this is your person that you're married to or with. They're very grounded and earthy, as I said, and you have spent a lot of time and energy with them, and have invested within them. But now you have to make that difficult decision, that hard choice. Do you stay or do you go? Do you keep investing in them or not? All right. What is the outcome of the week here for my Capricorn, please? Death, Scorpio energy. And Six of Cups and Judgment. You recently might have had an ending. Recently. And that's probably the pain that you're recovering from. But you're thinking about it. I don't want to say you're harping on it, but you're thinking about it. But the fact that death is here also is telling me it did end. And you are in a transitional place. But you are having to make that judgment call. This is also Sagittarius energy along with the Scorpio energy. Someone or something from your recent past that ended, you have to put the last nail in the coffin. What does that mean? Compartmentalizing and saying, okay, that part of my life is dead and done. It's now for the next chapter. Or do I resurrect this from the dead, judgment, and see if it's fixable? But for you, Capricorn, knowing you, you are the type of individual where you're like, that's over. Let's move on to bigger and better. But maybe that person was big and better. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. What is the Four of Swords? Please clarify. Nine of Swords. Stress and anxiety and sleepless nights over something that did not launch. Over something that did not take off. So if you were having a fling or you were, seeing someone that you thought was solid, maybe it didn't take off, or a new job just didn't work out, a lot won't change. This is why the eclipse is coming in April and people are going to be excising things from their life, especially when I see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse back here. It's telling me there will be no luck there. There will be no change there. But let's see why you have this 10 of Pentacles. And maybe this person isn't well equipped for you. They're not ready for you. Or they have not changed for you. All right, so we're going to see why the 10 of Pentacles is here. Please clarify. 10 of Pentacles for Capricorn. There's a possibility here where... No. Why? I take this back now. Hold on. You walked away from a marriage and a commitment, or they did. Because cards are energy and it's a duality, so it can be vice versa. Someone ended a relationship that was happy and committed. Death. They walked away. I really cannot read this any other way. There could be no other thing. I'm sorry, but that's who I'm reading for, okay? Especially at the bottom of the deck, where I see the Eight of Cups. Someone is leaving emotionally unsatisfied. Someone bounced. And now you are resisting. Reaching out, contacting them, talking to them, something. What is this Strength card here, please? Why is it here for Capricorn? So you were texted something, some quick communication, and maybe you're resisting from speaking back to them. Or vice versa. You want to text them and you want to speak to them, but you're holding back and revealing a secret and telling them something. Yeah. Because this person feels like they were, just an affair. I don't know, Capricorn, make it make sense, but that person was not thinking what you were thinking. They were thinking they were just a fling, and they might have wanted more. And to you, maybe they were more and they just didn't realize. Let's see. What is this King of Pentacles here and the Seven of Pentacles, please? Hierophant and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody here has given up on a commitment or a marriage. So now you need to think about this and see if you are to invest in this, again, to be solid, to be grounded. All right. And it's something from your recent past for sure, because Six of Cups is back here. What is the Six of Cups in death? Please clarify. Yeah, this has now caused you to be emotionally guarded. You want to be careful because you don't want to get stuck here, okay? I see that you're healing for sure. But now you have boundaries and you're thinking about the recent past and the thing that ended, but here's what's making it interesting. I don't know if you were dealing with an earth sign or you were having an affair, because the Queen of Wands is the mistress. All right? Or somebody that you were being casual with or non-committal. This is not exactly like boyfriend, girlfriend. It's just somebody who's available to you and definitely has a lot of passion and chemistry and attraction to you, but where's it going? Romance angels, do you see something here differently than I do? And if so, what do you see? What are you looking down at, Capricorn, at this moment in time? Healing family issues. So if you are talking to someone and you were casually dating someone while you were in the midst of healing your own, childhood traumas, healing family issues, you're getting over those now. All right. And you're starting to realize how those are affecting your relationship, especially now with Venus going direct. Everyone's going to see their relationships clearly for what they are, and they're going to be a lot better and healthier. But you also have reconciliation here on the table. So there is a possibility. And I know that there's this possibility for reconciliation because I see you, or it's asking you in the advice position to think about it. Think about it clearly before you make any kind of move. Now let's see what the Wisdom House of Night has here for you. This table, I swear, is really big. I don't know why they need to fall on the floor. Oh, maybe because I needed to find that plug I was missing. Thanks, universe. Message. Speaking of message, that was one for the universe for me. They're like, hey, girl, we found your plug. It's over here. Just kidding. Let's see why you got messages. It seems like you might be getting one. Very important. Get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with a special meaning. Maybe someone will text you something nice, or you will find out about something in a phone call from a friend. Perhaps a letter will come to you in the mail, or maybe I, the universe, will send you a sign in nature that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you will soon know the answer, or at the very least, know the way. A message is coming. Choose another card if you need to know what that message is going to be about. You're getting a sign, guys, just like I did to find my plug. Just kidding. Let's see for Capricorn, what else could this message be about? Deceit. Holy shit. Interesting. It's going to be about deceit or betrayal. Oh, this might make your decision so much easier. When you choose the symbol of deceit, be very careful about your motives in making your choice. In the House of Night, there's one who betrayed herself and those who looked up to her. I'm warning you that someone may be stabbing you in the back. Regardless of the circumstances of your question, I warn you about deceit. There will be a price to pay for betrayal in all forms. Only you know how much it's going to cost. That said, although the energy of betrayal can be seductive, I am stronger. You are forewarned. Wow. So besides you being betrayed, if you're the one betraying, also, you don't want to fuck with karma. You just don't. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. Please leave me your messages down below, and I will see everybody on the next one.